and dive right into it and see what you guys got going on. So for your main energy is shadow self. Okay. And then what you also end up getting is twin flames. So twin flames is like the yin yang. It's like a balance, a union, duality, coupling, and you complement each other. Now with this shadow self, um, one thing that I'm seeing here, I'm actually seeing a few things. Okay, so with this combo here, I feel like there is two people who have similarities in their shadow work or in their shadow self. And shadow self is not always a bad thing, but our shadow self has a lot to do with things that we need to work on, things that we have to let go of, things that can be like a wedge, and keep you from having a relationship, right? So with this shadow self coming in, it's like spirit is saying like there's two people who somehow either have things that they need to work on individually, or you guys kind of like share the same shadow issues. And the thing is, like, you may have the same shadow issues, but at the same time, it's like the positive parts of both of you, it's like it works so well too. And so what I'm seeing here overall with your cards is that both of you guys really care about each other. This is actually can be a successful relationship, but it's like you guys are being called to fix that part, okay? Whatever your guys' shadow issues are. And then once you guys fix it, it just seems like you guys can go in a different direction together, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot part here. So what we have here is the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Justice. Now, with these three cards up here, you have somebody that is very much in love. Like, I mean, this person is ridiculously in love with someone. And some of you guys might be dealing with a water sign. If you're not dealing with a water sign, it could be anybody. But right now, how this person's operating is that they're very open to having a relationship with you. They're very like open to showing you their emotions, how they feel, what they want. They're very open to like offering love to you. And they also feel like this relationship keeps them happy or makes them happy, like they're like abundantly happy with you, or this can be you, that you feel that way towards this person. Now one of the things that I'm hearing really loud right now, and this is kind of random, when it's concerning this shadow self, this is not for everybody, this just could be a few. This whoever this person is, this Queen of Cups has to learn how to not, how do I say it? Like this person has to learn not to expect that love or that a person can make them completely happy and keep them that way. They have to learn how to love themselves. And I think that might be one of the shadow issues, is that this person needs to really make sure that, yes, the feelings are great, they're there, they're overly emotional, and they care, but they also have to be very careful to not do too much, to have the appropriate emotional expectations in a relationship, and not to put too much weight on the other person to make them happy and keep them happy. Okay. Now, the bottom part right here, I have the Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Justice. Now, there, like I said, whenever these situations get fixed out, like say for instance, both of you decide to work on your shadow self, or maybe it's just one person who needs to work on some of the things that they need to work on. Once they realize, okay, I need to get this together, because if we don't, the balance that we have here that we already created within this relationship with Justice, it's going to come undone. And so now the logical part is setting it with this Queen of Swords. Someone saying, I completely understand what is going on here and what can bring this whole situation unbalanced and not be fair to each other. but someone is thinking, okay, in order to make this fair, to make this right in this relationship, I have to make sure that we work on this part, whatever issues here, and to make sure that it's done properly and quickly. Okay, with this Eight of Wands. It's like somebody already knows that we have to take action here very quickly. We have to talk about this. We have to plan this. And then we also have to take action and move forward and do this, right? In order for things to go fairly and for things to go right in this relationship. Because the love is here, everything's good, but there's just something that needs to be worked out here, because if not, it's just going to really jack this up. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at your outcome. So what came out popping out is the Lovers. There you are. There's you. And it seems like you are the main energy that's coming off strong for the outcome. It's like Spirit is saying is like you have more control of this whole situation more than you think. And so whatever choices you make is really going to set this off, to be really, really good, or just not go exactly where it needs to go. And so you have choices here to make to guide this into the right place. And if you know that your partner has certain things that they need to work on with their shadow self, that's when you have to come in and work on this and tell them quickly, and then make a plan and then move forward. And if it's like something where maybe you know that you need to work on certain things, that's when you need to say something, make a choice, do what you need to do, and then move this forward. Because what's coming in with this, that's attached to this, the Lovers, is the Knight of Wands. We have the King of Swords. And then on this side, we have the Ten of Wands with the Chariot. So some of you guys might be dealing with a Cancer or a fire sign. Okay, let's see here. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that the King of Wands is right here, right? They know that they need to make a choice. And whatever that choice is, they know that the flow that they want to go into. See how the Knight of Wands is staring at this King of Wands? It's kind of like they are letting them know, like, hey, it's not just about the passion. It's not just about the sex. I need you to understand that having sex or having, fun to hide whatever the issues are is not a good thing. And I choose to take care of the issues that are happening right now between the both of us and expose them. It's important for us to really look, see how she's looking at it, and the skeleton's looking at the mirror. They're looking at the burdens. We need to open up our eyes. That's what somebody's saying with the choice that they're making. They're going to verbalize like, hey, we cannot hide all of this. We cannot keep going in and out to avoid what the real issue is. We have to face it right now, so that way we can lay down the burden, and guess what? We can finally move forward and be successful in this relationship. And that's exactly how this whole situation is going to go. It's up to the other person how they're going to take it, whether they're going to listen to this or not. But there's one person who's definitely trying to make a choice to work on this, but to guide it in the right direction. And they understand what this shadow situation is. And what I'm getting right now too is, if you see right on the very top there, see that like the bird up there? It reminds me of, see how she's looking up there? She knows that there is an opportunity here to transition out of where she's at, and she's going through that gate, that portal, to go into something better. She's getting out of that shadowy issues area, and she's moving towards an area that should be better for her. And the thing is that she understands that she has to look at the issue, speak to it, deal with it, and then get away from it and go through the door. And I feel like that bird right there represents death. And so I feel like, I'm surprised that the death card didn't come out, but I feel like there's like a transformation of moving out of certain things that are causing some issues. But at the same time, it's like you guys have such a good balance with each other that we don't want to mess it up. We just want to face whatever this issue is and be done with it like that. And so that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you're going to have um, something really good with this person. And whoever is the one that's taking control, making these choices and speaking up and saying what this is, they're going to be in such a good space with this person because they're helping them along the way. And whoever the other person is, I think they're going to be willing to go and understand what you're trying to tell them. I think they're going to be in a good space to be okay about it because they do love you. Okay, so that's all I have, you guys. You take care.